Today's video is over solving systems of equations by substitution. So we have two equations here. One of them is solve for y already. So we're going to take that one and plug it in to the other equation. So y equals negative 2x minus 8. So this is what y equals. I'm going to take this and I'm going to replace it. I'm going to replace the y with this. So I'm going to rewrite this equation. And where the y was, I'm going to put parentheses. So I have 3x minus 5y. But instead of y, I'm putting parentheses equals negative 25. Okay, so I'm taking the y out and I'm replacing it with the first equation. So negative 2x minus 8. Okay, once you get to this step, you should see only x's. No y's here. Should just be x's in the equation. So now I'm going to solve for x. So this was step one, where we substitute out the y. Okay, now this is step two. I'm going to solve for x. So I have parentheses, so I'm going to distribute. I'm going to distribute a negative 5. I didn't do anything with that 3x. I'm going to bring it down. Negative 5 times negative 2x is a positive 10x. Negative 5 times negative 8 is positive 40 equals negative 25. Okay, next I'm going to combine like terms. 3x and 10x. Bring down 40 equals negative 25. Okay, next I'm going to get rid of the constant term by subtracting. So I have negative 25 minus 40 is negative 65. Bring down a 13x. Lastly, I'm going to divide. So x equals negative 5. So I solved for x. All of this was step two. Now I'm going to step three, and the final step is to find y. So I'm going to look at this equation for y. Y equals negative 2x minus 8. So I'm going to copy that equation down. Okay, so I already know what x is. X is negative 5. I need to find out what y is. So I know that x is negative 5. So I'm going to plug negative 5 in for x. So I can either do that in my head or I can use the calculator. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. Positive 10 minus 8 is 2. I just did it in my head. I can also type it in a calculator. Negative 2, parentheses, negative 5, parentheses, minus 8 is 2. So y equals 2. Those are my two answers, but I'm going to write them as an ordered pair. So it's always x comma y. So x is negative 5, y is positive 2. And that is your answer. Okay, another example. Okay, so you're going to find the one that's solved for y already. So this one is solved for y. Y equals 3. I'm going to replace what y equals with y. So I have negative 3x plus y. Where the y is, I'm going to put parentheses. Hey. So y is negative 3. So I have here, I don't have anything to distribute, so I really don't need the parentheses. Okay, now I'm going to solve for x. And then divide. So x equals positive 4. Okay, now we have to find y. So the equation for y was y equals negative 3. There is no x in this equation, so there's nothing to plug in. It tells you already that y equals negative 3. So that's my y value. I don't have to do anything because I already know y equals negative 3. So I'm going to write this as an ordered pair. X first, so 4, negative 3 is my final answer.